Hi, welcome to the quiz. You will be presented with multiple choice questions, each displayed on screen for a short time. Please make sure to attempt answering all the questions. Quizzes help us to reinforce our knowledge, identify areas where we need to focus more, and improve our overall performance. Taking quizzes can also help to increase retention and make the learning process more engaging and enjoyable. With that out of the way, you can answer along on quizalto.com. The exact URL of this quiz will be in the notes down below. Let's get started. Good luck. What is the function of the flow logs feature in AWS Global Accelerator? Encrypt data at rest for confidentiality. Capture information about the traffic to and from accelerators. Implement network ACLs for security. Automatically backup logs for monitoring. Why would a company use AWS Global Accelerator for real-time applications? To manage blog content with high availability. To reduce storage costs for infrequently accessed data. To secure file storage on Amazon S3. To improve performance and availability by directing traffic optimally. What is the function of an endpoint group in AWS Global Accelerator? To manage IAM roles. To group endpoints together for routing traffic. To deploy Lambda functions. To store data in S3 buckets. What is the benefit of AWS Global Accelerator for applications serving a global audience? Automated deployment. Enhanced database encryption. Reduced latency and improved reliability. Increased storage capacity. Why would an organization use a custom routing accelerator in AWS Global Accelerator? To enforce additional security measures. To define personalized routing rules for specific traffic needs. To increase the number of supported protocols for endpoint communication. To reduce latency for global users. What is the primary advantage of using accelerator listeners in AWS Global Accelerator? To route traffic based on port to specific endpoint groups. To encrypt data during transfer for security. To monitor network traffic for potential threats. To automatically adjust traffic based on user location. Why is AWS Global Accelerator beneficial for applications requiring high availability? Because it ensures traffic is routed to healthy endpoints. Because it automates server backups. Because it manages IAM permissions. Because it reduces the need for network security. What is the purpose of AWS Global Accelerator's static IP addresses? To manage application load balancing. To provide a consistent endpoint for client connections. To enhance network security. To increase server CPU capacity. What is the purpose of an accelerator in AWS Global Accelerator? To control data encryption at rest. To provision EC2 instances. To enhance the performance of your applications. To manage IAM permissions. How does AWS Global Accelerator improve application performance? By using the AWS Global Network infrastructure. By increasing security measures. By reducing instance size. By storing data in S3 buckets. What type of routing does AWS Global Accelerator use to direct traffic to endpoints? Multicast routing. Broadcast routing. Unicast routing. Anycast routing. Which AWS Global Accelerator feature enables automatic failover across AWS regions? Anycast IP addresses. Accelerator listeners. Traffic dials. Health checks. What is the main benefit of using AWS Global Accelerator? Automated scaling for EC2 instances. Improved performance and availability for global applications. Increased durability for EBS volumes. Reduced storage costs for S3 buckets. How does AWS Global Accelerator help in improving the availability of your applications? By increasing storage costs. By encrypting data in transit. By providing a single static IP address for clients to connect to optimized endpoints. By reducing server capacity. What is the key benefit of the AWS Global Accelerator deployment model in terms of reducing complexity? Encrypted data transmission. Centralized IAM user management. Single Anycast IP entry point. Adjustable network ACLs. Which AWS Global Accelerator feature enables you to improve the health of your application endpoints? Load balancing. Caching. Health checks. Auto-scaling. Which AWS service can be integrated with AWS Global Accelerator to enhance global application performance? Amazon S3. Amazon RDS. Amazon Redshift. Amazon CloudFront. Why would a company use AWS Global Accelerator instead of deploying resources in multiple AWS regions? To simplify global traffic management. To reduce data transfer costs. To comply with regional regulations. To increase network bandwidth. Which feature of AWS Global Accelerator allows users to set custom routing configurations based on application requirements? Health checks. Access control lists. Traffic policies. Flow logs. What impact does the network zone mapping feature in AWS Global Accelerator have on latency? Depends on the regional endpoint settings. Reduces latency for global users. Has no impact on latency. Increases latency for local users. What type of traffic does AWS Global Accelerator optimize? Only UDP traffic. Only FTP traffic. Both TCP and UDP traffic. Only HTTP traffic. In AWS Global Accelerator, what is the purpose of the endpoint group feature? To manage IAM policies for user access. To group together the endpoints that receive traffic. To monitor network performance metrics. To set up network ACLs for security. Which AWS Global Accelerator feature allows traffic to be directed to the best endpoint based on health, location, and policies? Endpoint Optimizer. Healthy Traffic Director. Dynamic Routing. Traffic Dial. How does AWS Global Accelerator help improve application performance across different geographical regions? By increasing server storage capacity. By enabling real-time monitoring of user connections. By implementing stricter data encryption. By optimizing the network path and reducing latency. What is the role of the AWS Global Accelerator Anycast IP addresses in improving application performance? Encrypting data in transit. Isolating data transfer within a network zone. Directing client traffic to the nearest healthy endpoint. Partitioning data across multiple regions. And that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone who participated. Remember, you can answer along on quizalto.com, where you can keep track of your progress and find much more quizzes. We hope you had a fun and challenging time. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts or suggestions, and if you think this video is worth sharing with someone who could benefit from it, please forward a link to them. See you next time. Thanks for watching.